Hey guys, it's Zobymaruu. Welcome back to another episode of Zoby Builds Minecraft. In the last episode, we built this awesome iron farm here, and I could not figure out why there was no iron golems spawning. Now today I come in to try and troubleshoot the problem. I got a comment from Corey in the last episode saying that most likely the issue is that there's an iron golem hidden somewhere that is taking up the iron golem spawn, and I won't be able to get any more until the last one's taken care of. But I go and log in to troubleshoot the problem to find the hidden one, and they're spawning. They're already spawning. There's another one already. I'm gonna put a, get out of here. I should have just left him be, actually. Now I can easily take care of all the remaining spawning spots. It'll be perfect. Oh, get away! Oh, that was scary. But yeah, now I'm gonna fix up the farm because last time I was thought something was wrong with the farm, so I replaced blocks to make it prettier. Uh-oh. There we go. Replace those nicely. Perfect. So now I'm just gonna watch the farm for a little bit longer and see if any more spawn outside. So look, there's another one already burning inside. So the farm is working really efficiently now. As you can see in our chest here in the tower, we have a solid nearly 4 stacks of iron. It's working so good. But what I want to do now is move away from technical for a moment and focus on looks and beauty and taking our world to a whole nother level. I want to decorate this crevice down here to be not just stone and dirt, and I want to make this a little bit prettier, so I'm just gonna jump right into it and see where we go. Aha, I love the way that this is turning out, but there is one thing missing. As I'm coming through here, it brought me to a dead halt, is that I didn't really know what I want to do with the floor here until I started talking with my good friend Corey, and we came up with a good idea of using some mud down here. But I don't have any mud, so I had to make a mud making machine. And that, my friends, is right over here. What I've done is I've built a pathway leading off this here pathway from our starting area down here. This is where we first initially set up camp. We made some stairways coming up the hill here, up by our farming terraces, and made a new pathway leading this way, where we have our mud farm. Now, this is a design by Il Mango. I will link him in the description so you can check him out. Basically, what it does is it has a bunch of glass bottles here. They shoot into water, filling up the glass bottles. And whenever you use a water bottle on dirt, it transforms it into mud. So if I give this a try, it should not work for the first couple. But once it gets going, then it should be good. Yeah, there's the water bottles coming up. Yep, just got our first bit of mud. Oh, wait. Ah, this dust needs to be not pointing into the hopper. That might help out a bunch. Let's try this again. Alright, this thing is kind of making a mess, but I'm going to build a house around this thing and make it nice and pretty, and I'll take you back to it. It feels like every time I want to do something, I have to backtrack at least 3 steps to get what I need. I started with wanting to make a crevice nice, then I needed the mud, now I need a good shovel to mine up the mud with. Now what I can do is put this in here, get our diamond shovel in there, and here's our house. I like having this little guy just chilling here on the side of the mountain. It adds a lot of ambiance to the whole place. We definitely needed more houses around here. Now we have the towers, we have the house here, we have our barn. This place is really coming together. What I've done down here is I've put in some of our mud, some coarse dirt, an anvil, a couple barrels as decoration. And I'm planning on having the path continue on with more houses, which will be awesome. Then we come in here, it's a little bit cramped, but that's okay. We have to leave an ender chest somewhere here, so I think I might just tuck it into this corner over here. I'm gonna have to get some dirt out in order to put it in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here with this shovel, and I should just be able to hold left and right click. And it's gonna transform all of it into mud. Alright, there appears to be some kind of flaw with this machine because I keep on getting water bottles. I think it's because the diamond shovel is actually mining a little bit too fast for the machine. So what I'm gonna do is grab like an iron shovel instead and see how well that works for me. Yeah, that was the issue, 100%. Because now that I switched to the iron shovel, it worked flawlessly. Sweet! Ah, I am comfortable. I am enjoying the ambiance and wonder of our world. Let's take a little walk down the pathway of life, of originality, of freedom, and we notice a nice cobble wall. We have some mossy stone mixed in with it to add to the beauty and nature. With a wonderful pathway of customness, we have light, we have custom trees. If we walk up towards the tower, we can see the safety from the crumbling tower. We don't want to be anywhere near that. That's dangerous up there. We can see our farm is still working wonderfully with more iron coming in every moment. Ah, down here, it is looking much better than it was before. We have roots from the tree seeping into the crevice here. We have dirt, we have mud, we have basalt and tuff. This place is looking absolutely stunning. I love it in here. Now there is a reason why I spent so much time in here, and that is because our next project, our big project, is going to be down in here. Now I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, it's going to be for next episode, but I plan on transforming this cave down here. It's going to be huge. Make sure you guys subscribe and look forward to that. But right now, going back to what I was saying before, how I always need something to make something, I want to make a ghast farm in the nether. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to do a couple things. I'm going to have to break into the roof of the nether, and also I'm going to need a bunch of wither roses. And the one that I want to do first is getting a bunch of wither roses by using these eggs. I've been collecting a bunch of these guys, and we're going to use them against the wither. So if we travel up our magnificent end portal room, up into here. Man, I haven't used this place in a little while. I like this. We should be able to dig underneath the end portal here and summon our wither below this. Now underneath our end portal, we're going to summon our wither down here by collecting our soul sand here with our wither skeleton skulls in front. He will stand on top of where his feet are, of where the feet of the build is, and his head will be stuck inside the bedrock, so he won't be able to shoot anything, and he should be stuck here and just die. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these dispensers over here, fill them with eggs, and they're going to shoot all our eggs into there, and I'm going to wait until they grow up so that hopefully when the wither summons, the initial explosion when he summons will kill all the chickens, and then we'll get a wither rose from each of the chickens. There we go, that was all the eggs I have. Now I'm gonna wait for all of them to grow up, and I'm gonna explode. That's crazy. I'm gonna throw a splash potion of poison on them so it leaves them all with exactly half a heart. And then I will summon the wither, and we will get a bunch of wither roses plus our first beacon. They're starting to grow up. We have a few adults here. Oh, they're popping up everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. What's happening? Alright, I think they're all grown up now, so let's get to it. poison them. Okay, they're all at 1 HP now, or half a heart. And let's do it. Ugh. Hope it works. Keep my fingers crossed. And with the roses. Yeah, look at them all. Oh, they get black dye too. I didn't know that. That's cool. 2 stacks and 23. Very nice. Now it's just off this guy, and we will have ourselves a nice, good old day. Hey, nice. That worked out great. I'm gonna leave a barrel here of a couple more poison potions, just in case I want to get more later. Now back in the overworld, we can make ourselves a beacon. And if we jump down into the crevice, we can grab all of our iron that we left down here, since I didn't actually move it yet. Oh man, look at all those iron blocks. Not only iron blocks, but poppies too. And we can come over to our tower over here, and all it takes is 2 stacks and 36 iron blocks, or any sort of block, to make a fully powered beacon. So, there we go. The next thing I want to do is get onto the roof of our nether. Now the way that we're going to do that is by getting up to the roof of the nether, obviously, and we're going to try and find a piece of bedrock that is only 1 block thick to the surface. Now the way to do that is open up your F3 screen. I know it's pretty cluttered, but what we're looking at is these right here, our targeted block. We're looking at -1, 123 in the height, and 19 in the XYZ. And what we're looking for is one that is at 127, which is this block right here. None of these other blocks that I've opened go up that high. If you go up to 126, like this one right here, as you can see, but there'd be another block above that one. So we need it to be 1 block thick. And what we're going to do is grab our ladders up here, and theoretically, I'm crossing my fingers, this should work. If I throw an ender pearl right here, we are up on the roof of the nether. Awesome, awesome, pigeon blossom. So I guess I should take a brief moment to explain why we're doing what we're doing. What we're trying to do is make a ghast farm, and the reason why we're making ghast farm is so we can get lots of gunpowder, because this is all the gunpowder I have in the whole world right now. And I'm using some of it to bust a hole through the roof of the nether. And with all the rate that we're going through rockets, and I want to use TNT in the future, I'm going to want a good farm for this stuff. So in order to start all of this, we're going to have to get an ease of access to the roof of the nether, because that's where the most efficient farms are. And I'm just going to start building this thing. I don't really know how it's going to work. I've never built one of these before, and I'm kind of just hoping it works the first time. Let's just try and hope it works. That did not work. I don't think that worked. Well, apparently something went wrong there. Obviously, I was not supposed to die in that altercation. Let's hope I can get back up and that everything worked out good. Ah, obsidian's still there. So we messed it up. I think what must have happened is that I was too far sticking out of the block, and that is the reason why I blew up. Let's try this again. Alright, let's try this one more time, see what happens. I'm hoping it'll work this time. Come on. Oh my goodness. That brought us down to half a heart. But hey, it worked. What the heck? Now that we have our hole done, we can start working on the farm. And in order for it to work, we need it to be in a basalt delta biome, which luckily there's one right next to us right here. The reason why it needs to be in this biome here, basalt delta, is because only ghast and only skeletons spawn in this biome. Now the majority of the farm floor is going to be made up of magma blocks, which ghast can spawn on, but not skeletons, I think. And we're going to use these wither roses that we collected earlier in order to kill all the ghast, and we're going to use a minecart system to collect them all the drops. So without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So this is by no means the fastest design out there, but it was quite easy to build, and I'm pretty happy with it. This design is by Easygoing MC, and I made a mistake earlier in saying that it needed to be in a basalt delta. It actually needs to be in a soul sand valley, so sorry about that. But after about 20-25 minutes of AFKing, we have a stack and a half of gunpowder, which is pretty... It's okay. It's okay. I'm alright with this, I guess. Free is better than nothing, but now that we've gotten this, we can get out of the Nether for now. Today's been a great episode. We've done tons of terraforming, world building, and technical stuff. We did the beautiful crevice down here, which I'm absolutely in love with. We did our little mud hut here in the side of the mountain here also, which is awesome for extra storyline. And we also did the Ghast Farm for free gunpowder and gas tiers. But if we take a look over here at the project board, the iron farm is now completed. We can finish this off. Boom, done. Also, Ghast Farm. Boom, done. Ooh, we're making headway. This is getting pretty cool. I'm loving the progress we've been doing lately, and I hope you've been too. Now, for the comment of the day. We got ourselves a new book because up in our old book here, we have 10 episodes. Well, 9 episodes because I forgot one episode before. But we have a whole bunch over here. Oh yeah, good times, good times. We'll have to make some kind of library or something for storing all of the books somewhere. But yes, our new comment of the day from Maple Syrup. Wow, listen to that elytra going nuts. And what Maple says is, it'd be cool if you worked on the Nether hub. And an idea design I was thinking about is you make it so you don't have a good sense of direction, since the Nether can be a chaotic place. Yeah, I have an idea in the Nether hub in mind. It has been done before, but I think it'll still be awesome for our world over here. I plan on getting to that kind of soon-ish, but there are still projects I need to work on before I can get to that. Like a portal in the overworld that will bring us to our awesome Nether hub, which will have to make awesome in the overworld as well. He also says, also if you ever got inspiration to make a gold farm or a gas farm or whatever, hooking it up would be easy because the hub would be done. Yep, with our whiteboard, our gas farm, we can hook it up super easy. I went ahead and just did the gas farm first because I needed the rockets. I only have like 16 here. I have a few more in here, but we're running kind of low. So thank you so much for commenting, Maple. I'll definitely take what you have to say into consideration in our coming designs and builds. And I want to say thanks for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, cheerio.